Good morning. It's a big day out here because today we have a big pumper truck and we are going to pump concrete into all this stuff. We had a bunch of delays, we had some rain, things that kept pushing it back, but today is the day. These guys got here at 5 to start setting up for the pour, and they do that. I actually just asked because I had no idea why. I was like, why does concrete pours always happen super early in the morning? And it's because they want to pour before they have a lot of direct sunlight, because the sun will start curing it faster. So they want the curing of the concrete to kind of go slowly, and then once it's all poured, they want it to cure fast. So then the sun is up and it starts cooking it, really gets it to harden quickly. Because if they started at like 2 in the afternoon, it would start hardening as soon as it's coming out, which is not ideal. And then the sun would go down when they're like waiting to like finish it. They need it to be a little more cured. And that's the reason that they get to your house at 4 or 5 in the morning. Good times. So we have a bunch of stuff. This is the pool in the dark right here. All of that needs to be poured. There are stairs right here, big circle stairs right here, and a little fire pit in the middle. All that needs to be poured. There's a huge patio right here. All that needs to be poured. There's a small foundation here. You'll see what that's for later. That needs to be poured. And then there's a porch around the side of the house. That needs to be poured. Also, there's stairs going down here. There's stairs going down there. Those need to be poured. We got a lot of concrete trucks coming today. Enjoy the show, Demolitia. So you can see they start filling in the sides because that's a good like 9 feet down, and so they do it layer by layer. They pour like a foot or two and then they move on, and then they come back and they pour another foot or two and then they move on, because this is a bunch of concrete, and if it was all wet, there's a good chance it would blow out this wall. It would just knock it over, all your concrete would run out on the ground. Big mess. I've never actually seen a blowout, but I can only imagine it would be a big pain. Like, you either have to clean it all up while it's all wet, or just let it dry, come chip it all up and start over. But we'd probably have to clean it all up while it's wet and then build that wall back up and then start over, wasting all that concrete, all that time. It'd be a big wreck. But you can see they just kind of go through and they do a few layers at a time. They're doing a few layers on the stairs, and then over here on the stairs, they're finally doing that top layer. So they're filling that in, and then they're going down each step at a time, filling it in over there. We also have these spots that are filled in, 4 locations here. That's because we're gonna build a little pergola structure here. So they're gonna put these metal plates here for us to weld to when we weld up our metal columns here. Slowly working our way around though. This is a lot of concrete. There's walls on the edges there, so they went ahead and started those, but all this is just basically sidewalk area. So it doesn't have to be, 9 feet deep, real thick, anything like that. It's just all concrete for around the pool. We're making it. Golly, look at that view. And that is how you pour a bunch of concrete. Hey,
This is crazy.
look at that. This is wild.
I just want to walk down the stairs.
This looks way bigger now that all the inner boards are gone.
I know.
Looks huge. Yeah, don't walk down the stairs yet. So now they just kind of,
I want to see it from the other side.
I mean, we can walk down there. Now they just kind of massage all the concrete, smooth it all out as it hardens in this direct sunlight. That is cool. In here, and this is not the finished surface, they're gonna actually coat that, but in here there's gonna be benches just along all that wall, right?
Yeah.
So I guess the benches will come up over the stairs a little bit on the ends. That's gonna be sweet. And then fire pit in the middle, little propane fire pit. It's gonna be cool. What's gonna be here, just a rail?
I don't know.
That all will come down and that's gonna be a solid wall right there. And I'll tell you later what we have going on there, but man, it's coming together. I like it. And that tile will be all over everything. Man, the hot tub looks way smaller now that it's not a 4-foot drop to the bottom of it.
Yeah.
Dude, this is crazy. So good. We're gonna have a yard soon.
I know. I can't.
We're also working down at the HQ today. There's a bunch of dudes here and they're actually building the vault out. I'll show you guys that after it's done, and we're also putting windows in. Look, there's windows going in. It's gonna be so good. Also, very proud to announce that El Dorado is gone. My 1964 Chevy Impala. Decided, I hated it, sold it, seal it. Just kidding. We shipped it to Cletus. It is on its way. Big thanks to WTF. Watch This Freight Trucking. They took it. Those guys are awesome. I actually didn't video it, but here's some cool pictures of it.
Baby girl love my bop and unlike me too. No roof on my top and my babe see through. Hating on the pen, don't stop, they ain't gon' feed you. I've been all on my grind, so why I need you.
That is the second car that they have shipped to Cletus for me. They do great. They do Whistling Diesel's vehicles, and yeah, they've been awesome, but it's gone, thankfully. Also, now we have this we just we're in such a rush. We stayed up till like 11 one night, and then even later the next night, and we're throwing all the junk we didn't need in this pile. So now it's time to clean up and start arranging, because we just had to get that thing done in time. We need to get all this. Yeah, we'll just light it on fire right there. Fired this bad boy up this weekend because I needed to move this, that's 5,000 pounds when it's full on a big heavy trailer. And this thing did great. The safety, we have no place to hook up safety chains, so that wasn't a big deal. This is one of those old connectors. That doesn't work with my 7-pin, so that's not a big deal, but freaking drug it around so good. And then after I was like, why didn't I just put that in the bed of this and just forget about the trailer? But live and learn. Anyway, I've told you this before, tell you it again. Best decision I've ever made in my entire life. I'd like to say that's not a normal thing to find out here, but let's just not talk about it. Someday, we'll have a picnic table right here, and we'll sit out here and watch the sunsets and watch girls do weird walks. Gangsters. But look at the sky. Yep. This is what the people want to see. Oh yeah, check out these stairs. Nice. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at all that. Look at that.
I see his
Look
plate.
at that.
Would you look
Hey.
at that?
Look at that. Man, the kids are going crazy.
It's starting to make more sense.
It does make sense now, which is really cool. And it'll look even better once we get all the forms out of here. So we're gonna have all the forms gone in I don't know, probably most of them tomorrow, all of them the next day. And let's go down there and look at the tile. Whoa! So it's the same tile that we already have hooked down, but it's a little different, but we were looking at it to see how it looks. You like it?
Yeah.
So we're gonna have that on pretty much everything. And then they gotta finish the pool, which will take not very long, it sounds like, which we've been waiting on
At all.
because it's gonna be awesome to go swimming again and have a hot tub.
I gotta get some outdoor furniture ordered.
Hey, what's wrong with that girl?
I don't know.
She's related to you. That's definitely not from me. I'm normal.
Weirdo.
we do need to get outdoor furniture. And then we're gonna start filling in all this with flower beds and things, and like some raised beds coming down, like stair stepping. And then we gotta figure out what's going here and how we're gonna talk. We need to bring green into this because right now it's all just concrete and rock and weird kids. And we need it to be green. I want grass. I don't think I told y'all what that is. Hey, tell them what that is.
It's a bathroom.
And what else?
It's a pool house.
It's gonna be just, we had no spot for like the floats and the towels and the sunscreen. And then we were like, there's also a bathroom in there, but we didn't want all the wet kids that come to the parties and stuff running through the house wet. So we're like, hey, let's just put a bathroom there. Our septic is right down the hill. So it's like super easy to stick a little extra potty house. And now, no peeing in the pool. Lincoln.
What?
That is the end of the big backyard pour video. I like watching concrete go out and go together and harden, and I hope you guys like it too.
Look at
And
the camera on the roof.
I did leave my GoPro on the roof. I probably should go get that.
Annie's Bible.
I did hook my GoPro onto the roof, stuck onto Annie's Bible. It was just convenient and it was heavy. I knew it wouldn't blow off, so I just left it right there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I think the last big update on the house before I make a total final video. I want to do one video at the end of this that shows what the house looked like when we started, and then I want to show it changing into what it is today. So this is the last update before that video. The next video you get, I think we're gonna have the grass in, we're gonna have everything figured out, and this thing will be done. This house that we've been working on for 2.5 years will be completely, finally done. And I hope to see you there. Thanks for watching Off the Ranch. I love you!
No, I want to say it.
Okay.
Thanks for watching Dibble Ranch.
Wait, it's not Demolition Ranch. I do that all the time too. It's Off the Ranch.
Thanks for watching Off the Ranch.
Start over. Still go again.
Thanks for watching Off the Ranch.
It's getting better every time.
No, thanks for watching Off the Ranch. I love you, and we'll see you next time.
Hey, what camera is that? Number...
Shut up. Don't tell Mare.